The nurse was checking the ward when a man suddenly barged in. She hurriedly crawled under the bed in panic. Meanwhile, Mary quickly pretended to be asleep. To her surprise, the man took out a syringe and injected an unknown liquid into the soup. Little did he know, the nurse had secretly recorded everything from under the bed. Seeing Mary wake up, the man eagerly urged her to drink the soup. Just as Mary was about to drink the poison soup, the nurse desperately tugged at the bedsheet to send a signal. Knowing the nurse well, Mary sensed something was wrong, so she casually said she needed to find her hairpin. As she looked down, she finally saw the nurse's warning. Although Mary didn't understand the nurse's behavior, she chose to trust the warning, since they were best friends. So when her husband tried to feed her the soup, she deliberately knocked the spoon to the floor. But the man clearly wasn't giving up that easily. Sensing danger, Mary quickly came up with an excuse that the spoon was dirty. To her shock, the man offered to go buy a new spoon. Clearly, he was determined to make Mary drink the poison soup that day. Luckily, his brief absence gave Mary time to uncover the truth. When the nurse showed her the video of the poisoning, Mary finally saw the man's true nature. Despite her illness, he couldn't wait to kill her for money. But Mary wasn't going down without a fight. She quickly came up with a counterplan. When her husband returned to continue the soup plan, Mary suddenly turned serious. Confused, the man listened as Mary claimed her company was in financial crisis and all assets were frozen. In other words, if she died now, he'd get nothing. The man had no choice but to put his plan on hold. But when Mary pretended she was going to drink the soup herself, he immediately stopped her. He had no idea the real twist was just beginning. As he sat there sulking, the nurse came with another blow. Mary's condition had worsened. This was yet another heavy hit for the man. He rushed to the ward, only to find that Mary had passed away. What he didn't expect was that Mary had already written a will in his favor. To his delight, she left all her assets to him. Feeling triumphant, he had no idea he'd just walked into a huge trap, barely out of the ward before he could even celebrate. Police stopped him in his tracks, and the next second, the deceased Mary appeared right behind him. The clueless man thought she was having a final moment of clarity, but Mary exposed his murder for money scheme on the spot. The man tried to talk his way out, not realizing the will in his hand was solid evidence. Laughably, even with the evidence in plain sight, he still claimed he had only added vitamins to the soup. But the nurse found the final piece of evidence that sealed his fate. Only then did the man face the consequences he truly deserved.